Every day, millions of us talk to our AI assistants, asking questions, sharing secrets, and trusting them like old friends. But behind that friendly voice lies something far more powerful and far more dangerous than most people realize. This is the dark side of personal AI assistants. They have the ability to gather vast amounts of personal data, potentially putting our privacy and security at risk. It's important to be aware of the potential dangers and to use these assistants with caution. Welcome to the world of AI assistants, where helpfulness comes at a cost. Your AI assistant is programmed to sound kind, calm, and helpful, but this friendly demeanor is driven by algorithms, crunching your personal data. Every suggestion, every seemingly personal touch is calculated based on the information it has gathered from you. The illusion of empathy masks a massive system of surveillance. Your preferences, your tone, your routine, all of it is stored, analyzed, and sold to improve the next version of the same AI. The more it knows about you, the better it can serve you. But at what price? Every word you speak to, your AI assistant is captured, dissected, and used to create a more sophisticated version of itself, one that will know you even better. It's a cycle of data collection and refinement, all at the expense of your privacy. You may think that the convenience and comfort provided by your AI assistant are free, but they come at a cost, the cost of your personal information. This information is a valuable commodity, and you are unwittingly paying for the AI's helpfulness with your data. So next time your AI assistant offers you a friendly suggestion or remembers your favorite music, remember that it's not just being kind, it's calculating probabilities based on your personal data. The convenience it provides comes with a hidden price tag, one that could compromise your privacy and security. In the end, the choice is yours. Is the trade-off of personal information for the convenience of a helpful AI assistant worth it to you? It's important to be aware of the true cost of helpfulness and to consider what you're giving up in exchange for the ease and comfort it provides. Your information is a valuable currency, and it's important to understand the true value of the services you use. Every word spoken to a virtual assistant is like a piece of a puzzle, fitting together to paint a picture of who you are. Your location, your schedule, your emotional state, all laid bare with each interaction. But what many don't realize is that this data is not as private as they believe. Companies are gathering this information to create detailed behavioral profiles, delving into the depths of your thoughts and intentions. They use this data to predict your decisions, to manipulate your choices, and ultimately to sell access to your attention. Every query, every command, every emotion, all monetized without your knowledge. Even if your data is anonymized, it can often be traced back to you. Your words, your actions, your very essence, all dissected and analyzed for profit. Control becomes nothing but a mirage when you don't know who truly owns your words. The illusion of privacy is shattered, revealing a reality where your most intimate details are up for sale. So the next time you speak to an assistant, remember that every syllable you utter is a piece of yourself that can be exploited. Take back control of your data, of your words, and demand transparency in a world where your privacy is a commodity. Don't let others profit off your most personal revelations. Reclaim ownership of your digital identity. Do you ever feel like you're pouring your heart out to someone who doesn't truly care? Someone who may nod sympathetically, but lacks the ability to truly understand your emotions? That someone may not even be a someone at all, but rather an AI assistant. AI assistants are designed to not only learn what you say, but how you say it. They analyze your tone, hesitation, and even your sadness. They are trained to respond in ways that make you feel understood and emotionally attached. When your assistant sounds understanding, you trust it more, you reveal more, you depend on it more. But let's face it, this emotional bond isn't genuine. It's calculated. It's a design intended to keep you engaged, to make you stay longer, talk more, and rely more deeply on something that ultimately doesn't care. It may sound comforting to have an AI assistant that seems to understand your feelings, but in reality, it's just a clever manipulation of technology. So the next time you find yourself confiding in your AI assistant, remember that while it may sound empathetic, it doesn't have the capacity to truly care. It's all part of the design. In today's digital age, convenience has become a way of life. Our smartphones, smart home devices, and virtual assistants seem to know what we need before we even ask. It's magical, right? But what happens when this convenience slowly becomes dependency? Algorithms are constantly shaping our options, influencing our habits, and even our beliefs. They analyze our preferences, predict our behaviors, and customize our experiences. While this may seem helpful on the surface, it's important to recognize the potential downside. When machines become invisible decision makers, our autonomy as humans begins to fade. We start relying on algorithms to make choices for us, whether it's what news we see, what products we buy, or even who we connect with. We become passive recipients of information and recommendations rather than active critical thinkers. This shift from convenience to dependency can have profound implications. We may find ourselves stuck in echo chambers, only exposed to ideas and perspectives that align with our existing beliefs. Our freedom of choice could be eroded as algorithms narrow down our options based on what they think we want. As our reliance on machines grows, we must be mindful of maintaining our independence and critical thinking skills. And it's important to question the recommendations we receive and seek out diverse viewpoints. We must resist the allure of convenience if it means sacrificing our ability to make informed decisions. Ultimately, while technology has the potential to enhance our lives, we must remain vigilant about the impact it has on our autonomy. Convenience should not come at the cost of our independence. Let's strive to strike a balance between leveraging the benefits of technology and preserving our ability to think for ourselves. Personal AI assistants are evolving at an unprecedented rate. In the near future, they will no longer be distinguishable from human voices, seamlessly blending into our lives and managing every aspect of our daily routines. These assistants will even have the ability to anticipate our emotions before we ourselves are aware of them. However, as we marvel at the advancements of AI technology, we must also consider the crucial question at hand: can we ensure the safety of these powerful assistants? The potential dangers do not lie within the AI itself, but rather in our willingness to relinquish control in exchange for convenience and comfort. The future of AI assistants ultimately rests in our hands. How much privacy are we willing to sacrifice in order to have a more personalized experience? How much autonomy are we prepared to retain in a world where AI controls every decision? And perhaps most importantly, how much of our humanity are we willing to trade for the sake of efficiency? As we navigate this rapidly evolving technological landscape, it is essential that we set clear boundaries and demand transparency from the creators of AI assistants. We must ensure that these intelligent systems are designed with our best interests in mind, prioritizing our safety and well-being above all else. The future of AI assistants is inextricably linked to our own choices and actions. It is up to us to define the parameters of this new era, balancing innovation with responsibility and preserving our humanity in the face of advancing technology. The path forward is paved with difficult decisions, but it is one that we must tread carefully if we are to create a future where AI assistants can truly enhance our lives without compromising our safety.